Hello, everybody. And yesterday it took about 30 seconds for notifications on my end for Nancy
Oh,
to drop. So
oh,
it's taking YouTube. Come on, YouTube. You
oh,
know, uh,
I just got a notification anyway. Look, we're live. Woohoo!
okay, so yours went through quickly. Nice.
Yeah,
So it
did it.
seems some days it's a little slow and some days it's,
Yeah.
just like that. So hey, everybody. Hello, Magus, if you're still in chat. Welcome, welcome. We love you too, and we hope you're having a beautiful day in Asha. And it's another Wednesday. It's another holding court, and
Yes.
today Jackie and I are talking about the Knight of Cups. Oh, bless you too, my dear. And Lottie
Hey,
B. Oh
Lottie.
my goodness, Lottie B. Your Tori
Irene.
Winter. I cry every time I hear that song because I think of my dad, because she mentions her dad in the song. When I saw that you had done that, I was like, oh my God, she did one of my favorite Tori songs of all time. So, Lottie, thank you for doing it. It's so absolutely beautiful. And for people who don't know, Lottie B is an incredible pianist. She
Yeah.
does renditions of very popular songs. Please check out her channel. If one of my mods, Irene or Magus, can put Lottie's link in the chat, please do. Absolutely beautifully talented woman. So, oh, I'm so excited when I saw you pop in the chat. And Winter, of course, came from Tori's, breakthrough album, Little Earthquakes. And I was, oh my God, my 20s in college at that time. So, alrighty. Heather, calm down with the music. You know me with music, girl.
Yeah.
And we have Irene. She's like, yeah. We have Irene that is here. Mona
uh,
Lee is here. Thank you, Irene. I appreciate that. And so, what is up with you, Jackie? I think you want to go on while we
oh,
wait for people to pop in.
I am exhausted. I was at work today. Hey,
Hey, Beth. Beth just had a birthday, so happy birthday
happy
again to
birthday.
Beth.
Happy birthday. I am exhausted. I was at work today. I'm not normally at work on a whatever day it is. Wednesday. Um, so yeah, I'm just wrecked. Wait, now I'm going to turn down the volume on my phone. I just want to put up that link there. Oh, someone has it.
Yep, Irene
Irene
put that
has it.
up for
Okay.
us.
Okay,
Yep.
grand. I somehow did. Oh, it's okay. I see it there now.
Just have a shot of whiskey, right? That good old
Oh, I'll
Irish
be having
whiskey.
one as soon as I'm done and then getting into bed.
We're going to be downtown today, and we always pass by Ryan's Irish Bar, and I'm like, oh, one of these days I'll have to go in and
Ryan's.
actually
Oh
take
my
a picture of me
God.
having a pint or something and send
There's
it
a
to
Ryan's
Jackie.
in my town. That's gas. Huh?
So, alrighty. So I just opened it right up to Jackie because Jackie's like the court card guru, out of us,
Oh
or
God.
the tarot guru. I mean, she's got a class that she does, a very successful tarot class. And if there's any updates you want to share about maybe another class coming up or a
Not
different
about the
idea,
classes yet. However,
okay.
I have been asked. I got a message from a Polish girl a few days ago. Oh, she's back today. I must text her actually before I fall asleep. Um, she she has been in Poland for the last week, but she texted me and she said, "My girlfriends want to get together and have a night of tarot readings. Any chance you'd be interested in doing it?"
Oh,
So
lovely.
so I told her I'd love to. So she's back today now, so she'll be on to me in the next few days to organize. So I must make that plan now. Friday when I'm not working.
Ooh, start doing like gallery readings, doing, the tarot, especially with the Halloween coming up, people are all going to
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
so that'd be a fun way of making a little extra dough
It
on the
would.
side.
So that's going to be my next new adventure is to do an old tarot party for someone in their house, and then and she's someone who knows everyone, so she'll be telling everyone. So it'll be great.
Ooh.
Outside Galway,
Jackie's
he
gonna
left.
become the next Marie Lanamond. Her name's gonna go all over the place, and people are gonna want. And let's see, what did Beth say? My son went to college in a small village outside Galway, Ireland. He left owing the local pub owner $10. He
10
visited
euro, I
2 years
presume.
and paid her back. Well, that's good because you don't want you don't mess with the pubs, right? With the with the bar
That's
owners.
yes.
And Tarot
But in the
Party
Tupperware
Night.
part.
Better than Tupperware. Did you know in
Absolutely.
America Tupperware is going bankrupt and closing after all these years?
Is it?
Yeah, I thought it had done it sooner, but they were really hanging
Yeah.
on. Yeah, my mom did
Yeah.
Tupperware and Mary Kay and Avon.
Wow.
You know,
Uh,
all those fun Christmas parties, for the
yeah, I'm looking
toys and
forward to this
stuff.
tarot party now. It'll be good fun. And she's, like I said, now she knows everyone. So it could
Oh,
be something that
Jackie,
would
that's a
take
great
off as well,
door.
you know?
She can
Yeah.
open that door for you.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So all that positive energy for all new now, if something came up where your tarot reading really took off, would you leave, would you consider leaving the job that you have, or do you love it too much that you would still do both?
I think I think I'd still like to be doing a little bit of
Bit of
work. I'm only doing 2 full days anyway. And you see, we're going into winter now, so it's going to be quieter anyway. So I'll
quieter.
have more time to do other things. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'd
Yes.
still do a little bit of work because I love getting out and meeting the regular, everyday people anyway. I
Yep.
thought it already went under. Yeah, you'd think
And
so.
the candle, oh my goodness, the candle parties. Oh my goodness, too. Yeah,
My
can't
God.
forget the
Huh.
candle parties. So I think we got a good group. We got 7 in chat. Thank you,
We do.
everybody. Make sure to, do all that YouTubey stuff. And let's get Jackie up to 1,000. Spread the word around. Jackie, you're at 908, right?
God, yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah, yeah,
she's been on, I think, longer than me, on YouTube. So let's get her to 1,000.
yeah. It's about time. But you
She
see, I
knows
haven't
her
been doing
stuff.
much on YouTube lately.
Yeah.
I'm in a kind of a funk where I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to do any lives, really. Do you know, I'm just kind of, I don't know, exhausted. But look, work is calming down now anyway because of
Mhm.
kids being back to school and tourism is calming down a small bit.
And you don't want to do readings if you're not energy wise
Yeah,
and connected and
yeah,
grounded wise. So,
true.
yeah. So
So
close,
close, Jackie.
Jackie. I
I
know.
know, right?
Let's get her up there, peeps. So, we got
Whew.
people ready. So, I always open the floor and let you go first because, like I said, she's our tarot card guru here. So, especially court
You'll have
cards.
to excuse me yawning like a hooligan, lads. I want to show.
Hooligan. I haven't heard that word in a while.
I just want to show you this beautiful one first. This is the Jamie Sawyer deck, the Sawyer Redux edition. So she redrew the Rider-Waite-Smith, cleaned up the line work, and fixed the colors. Thanks, Irene, and stuff like that. So isn't that divine? And you
That's
see the
gorgeous. I
way
would still love to get that deck too.
she has the mandalas in the background. Oh yes, Heather has the
The
tiles of
tiles.
this deck.
Gee, I wonder where I
See,
got those from.
I wonder.
I wonder.
See the mandala in the background. See she has the symbols for the
Mm-hmm.
elements
She puts
there as
the,
well.
yep,
Look
on
at
all her cards.
it.
Yep,
I love her
those
mandalas.
are
Oh,
the mandalas.
isn't that just divine? Like her. Oh my God, she
She's
really
tapped in.
cleaned up these images. She's
Mm-hmm.
just incredible. Like, but I want to show you this little one. This is the Tarot for Learning by Weisspel with all the lovely keywords and stuff on it. So it's the same image. It's just the original kind of image. But thanks, Mona.
Thanks, Mona.
So I just want to go through what's on the card, right? So the upright keywords for our lovely Knight of Cups. Why do I keep thinking Pentacles? I've Knight of Pentacles on the brain. We're in Virgo, and Virgo is Knight of Pentacles. Maybe that's why.
Maybe.
Um, he is the Knight of Cups, idealistic, charming, artistic, graceful, tactful, diplomatic, mediator, negotiator. I would always think of this knight as like the knight in shining armor. You know, the guy who wears his heart in his sleeve. He's the real lovey-dovey fella. You know, in for a kind of a serious lovey-dovey, heart to heart, all emotions and kind of a relationship. You know.
He's the
Um.
Brad Pitt of the tarot deck. If Brad Pitt's your thing.
The reverse keywords: disappointment, tantrums, moodiness, turmoil, avoiding conflict, and vanity. Oh yeah, vain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Loves
You're
himself. Yeah.
so vain. Yep.
Then there's a lovely Witch's Garden. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I know the one. Probably with a messy divorce too, Heather.
Yeah.
What's the word? Affirmation. I follow my heart and trust my intuition. So there's a lovely see there on the side of the card. And then on the other side of the card, it has short meaning, romance and idealism. You're a hopeless romantic who is driven by your heart and inspired by beauty and creativity. That's lovely. For love, it says romance, charm, idealism. Career, artistic, creative pursuits, emotional expression. So it's anything kind of creative, anything intuitive, any of those kind of careers along those lines, you know. Finance, financial opportunities, and creative endeavors. Now, it's number 12, right? Then it has the element of water. It's the sign of Pisces. It's the sacral chakra, according to this deck,
Hmm.
which is interesting. It's a yes for a yes or no answer. And then the Hebrew letter, I don't know what there. Anyway, so that's interesting. Is that Pisces? It is Pisces. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, I thought the time period was not tying in with the Pisces, but it's February 19th to March 20th, but that is Pisces, isn't it?
The full moon was just in Pisces the other day.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, this is Pisces water energy. Nights are fire, right? So he is fire of water. Okay. So all the knights are the element of fire. Now, different people put these the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
I think actually, no, she has it the right way. Um, some people look at the knights as air and the kings as fire, but the knights are the ones that are charging forward, you know.
The action
They,
oriented.
to me, are fire and action, yeah. Whereas the kings are the older, wiser folk. So the element of air and the intellect ties in more with the kings, to me, at least, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But look, different people read them different ways. If you consider the knights to be the air, then that's fine. But it's just me, I consider to be fire of water. But if you think about it, right, if you throw water on fire, it puts it out. So you have to think about the water putting out the fire too when you're looking at not just when you're looking at the Knight of Cups in general, but like if he comes up reading and he's surrounded by other cards
Mm-hmm.
that could be fire, then or other water cards, then all that
He
water
could
could
be
be drowning out
emotionally
the fire.
volatile. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that kind of anger, like emotionally angry, just, boom,
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
jealous and emotionally angry. Yeah.
I consider and again, people read these different ways. I consider the cups to be the second slowest moving suit. So this is a fellow who takes his time. As you can see, unlike the Knight of Swords and Wands, he's not charging forward. He has one leg up, ready to kind of move, but
Mm-hmm.
he's not actually moving. You know, he's look. There's it's kind of hard to see with all the text and stuff here, but there is a river here, as you know, probably anyway. So he is about to take a step to cross the river and to kind of go to where he wants to go and stuff, you know. But he's just taking his time. So this is slow movement, you know. I also see knights as fire, Jackie. To me, kings are pentacles. That's.
Or earth, she might meant.
Do you mean
The
air?
earth element.
Air.
Well,
Earth. I don't know. We don't know.
I think of the Knight of
I
Cups
think of the Knight
horse
of
as a
Cups horse as
prance.
a
Seems
prince.
fitting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Earth.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what she meant. Earth. Yeah.
Oh
She
yeah,
thinks of the
yeah.
kings as the earth element, the
I
pentacles
think of the
element.
kings as earth. Okay. No, to me
Hmm.
the pages are earth. But yeah, everyone reads them different, and
Mm-hmm.
that's obviously up to yourself.
Resonates.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, our Knight of Pentacles, or Jesus Christ, why do I keep saying Knight of Pentacles?
Boy, he just wants to, for someone who's slow moving and laid back, he's kind of pushy today. Let me
Oh
tell
my
you.
God, isn't he? Isn't he?
I'm
Interesting.
wondering
I
if
love the different
maybe
ways
you
we all
have
read.
a spirit of a loved one who was of pentacle energy trying to, you know, communicate with you today.
Yeah,
Oh,
Knight
that
of
just popped
Pentacles
into
is
my
in
head. Maybe there's someone
Virgo.
keeps saying, I'm here, Jackie.
Yeah.
You never
I
know.
mean, the only one I'd automatically think of is a friend of mine, but his birthday was May, like. and he died in December. No, he didn't. Halloween Day, I should say. He died on Halloween Day.
Oh my
But
goodness, what a day to go when the veils, you just went
yeah,
right through.
yeah,
You're saying Knight of Pentacles because you're tired. Slowest night. Yep. She can't move any. Oh my
possibly,
God.
possibly.
So if there's
Yeah.
anybody in chat who wants to share, Beth's been sharing how she views, the Knight of Cups. If anybody else would like to share, please do. I know Magus, you read and have quite a few decks, and if there's anything you want to share with us, we'd love to hear from you and
Yes, do
everybody
share,
as
peeps.
well.
Look at
And
my nails. Look at my nails.
you got one different nail.
I got one different nail. I got my nails done the other day for a wedding that we went to. Delighted with them. I love getting my nails done. You can't shut me up. You don't have to
That's
be shut
okay.
up.
Yeah, we love participation. We really do. So while we're waiting, oh, Irene says, I have no view.
Ah, you do. Come on.
Yes, you do, girl. But that's okay. We don't want to push. So while we're waiting to see if we have any, I'll jump to my first. So I'm focusing on my Fyodor Pavlov because the more I read the book, all the insights that he brings to the cards and how he shares how he came about with the images. And it's just, I absolutely love his writing. And this is a very different Knight of Cups. Some have the cups like Jackie was showing, looking towards the future. I know Tom Early Ritual has a deck where it shows the Knight of Cups looking toward the past. And this one here, the Knight of Cups, is more to me in the present, is more focused on the here and now. And so just absolutely, I just love his artwork. Just, I mean, look at the line work, the detail. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous. And so what Mr. Fyodor Pavlov wrote is the Knight of Cups to me is a platonic ideal of a knight, not just a warrior and adventurer, but a tender and sensitive protector. He is chivalrous in the historical meaning of the word, not just opening doors for miladies, but using his power and privilege to elevate the vulnerable. Usually, all the knights in the minor arcana are depicted atop their horses, but I wanted my Knight of Cups to stand beside his on equal footing as devoted companions rather than rider and steed. They are both drinking at the stream, the horse wading into it to lead its master into the flow of imagination and creativity that the water represents. The knight takes the time in his journey to rest and appreciate the moment, to dream and to let his mind wander as he refreshes. He should not linger there too long and risk being caught up in his contemplation and becoming distracted from his quest. The knight is still a card of action, but it is in his nature to dream and be guided by his creative vision. And I love that beautiful companionship, the respect and the love that the rider and the horse have for each other, you know.
I like it's done
But
right, like you said, facing forward in the present. It's lovely.
yeah, so being a moment in the present, you still have your
Mm.
water, you still have your cup, and he's, showing tenderness to the horse, and the horse showed him tenderness by, finding the water and them together drinking. It's that beautiful bond, that equality. Not equal, yeah, they're equal. They're on equal footing
Yeah.
with each other. So, and like the book says, it helps him tap into his intuition and imagination and dreams. But to also be there to pull him out if he gets to, I love that. I love his interpretations and his ideas. So um, that is mine. And Lottie B shared something. So let me put that aside here. And what did Lottie? Well, first of all, let me look up here really quick. So Irene says, I'm still new to learning tarot. And that's fine. If there's something that you intuitively see in a card that makes you think of something, that's something you can always share too. Not
Mm.
everybody, that's why we have so many different tarot decks, and some of them are so unique because people will have different interpretations and they want to bring that to the basic meaning as well. So we're always open and encouraging to anybody to share. And Beth said, that night looks reflective or pensive to me. Such the romantic. The one that I was just sharing?
Yeah.
And okay, pensive. Yeah, actually a little bit.
Hey, Selena.
And his face reminds me a little bit of Mikhail Baryshnikov when he was younger. Oh, Selena, hello, my dear. Let's see. Just look at the card, like Jackie said, just look at the card, Irene, and say what you see in the image and how it makes you feel. Perfect. And Lai says, I do like the Light Seers deck. He does look very romantic. He looks like a very romantic knight. And I do not have the Light Seers, but I will take your word. It's a beautiful card. And hello, Selena. Everybody make sure to also subscribe to Selena. Essence of the Moon. She joined me last Friday for my Friday night sidekicks and just released a couple of videos on some decks that she's got and a book on Mexican magic, which I still need to watch, Selena. I love the artwork and the color on the front page of that book. It's amazing. So let's see. General, please. We're not doing readings today, Mo. We'll do a collective. What we do on the show is at the end, and it's something that Jackie came up, which I thought was brilliant. At the end, instead of doing just a collective reading for everybody, we'll pull a couple cards and say, what does the Knight of Cups want us to know?
Look who fell out.
And look who fell out. Oh my gosh, this has got to be somebody you know on the
Oh
other
my
side.
God.
This is a message coming through for you.
Yeah.
I really think so. Let's see. I got your message and yes, I'd love to. Okay. Oh, and Selena is also starting a new series on her channel. If anybody's interested, she wants to start interviewing people as well and having a conversation with readers, and I think maybe chatters as well, Selena. I'm not sure, but she's looking for volunteers if anyone would like to sit and hang out with her and have a chat. Let's see. Irene says, I just got one of my decks out and have the card in my hand. Oh, that's wonderful.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mona. We'll be doing that at the very end. And just looking to see. So, Irene, what is your initial gut reaction when you look at the card? Just don't even think about it. Just look at the card and go, oh, whether
And start
handsome,
typing.
or beautiful horse, or oh, that horse looks sad. Anything, boom, just whatever pops up. And I do. Anyone that wants to chat, reach out to me via email. So perfect. So while we're waiting, I have my the inner tarot. Unless there was something else that you wanted to add, Jackie, or mention.
No.
That might come up with the
I don't know
Knight
that I
of
can
Cups.
think of.
Okay. And so the inner tarot by Kate Van Horn. So she likes to use the tarot as a tool for healing. Regular readings as well, but she focuses a lot on healing with the tarot. And for the cups, her key phrase is in my emotions. So for the suit of cups, that's what she's given every cup card is in my emotions, because it deals with jumping into a meeting. Bye, Selena. Have a good meeting. Thanks for popping in, sweetheart. Love you. Mwah. So she writes a poem to go along with it. And I shielded myself in an armor of self-love, became a warrior of my own worthiness, just long enough for you to come by to my rescue, just in time for you not to have to. Let that one sink in. So just in time to my rescue, but just in time for you not to have to, because she was able to rescue herself. So I thought that was beautiful. I love that. Character traits too here: vulnerability, romantic, and I love how she added patron of the arts. So this is somebody too that loves to support the arts, whether painting, visual, theater, music. I love that, the patron of the arts. And she added in here a good conversationalist, which I thought was interesting, because for me, conversation soars, but at the same time, having being emotionally tapped in to be able to have that space to be able to listen to another and have a good conversation, that takes being empathic and attentive and intuitive as well. And so she goes with the meaning of this card. Oh, before I do that, I know Megas, isn't that beautiful? I love that line. Irene says, once I look closer, there are little brown trees in the distance and a little green on the other side of the river. So do those brown trees and with the green on the other side of the river, does that like mean anything to you? Is that having to cross the river, to get to, what do the trees represent to you? What does the green, does that represent shelter from the sun, or maybe shelter from the emotions because you got to cross that stream? So things like that. And yes, Jackie's right. You are doing great. We all had to start from the beginning,
Yep.
Irene. So, and that's what I love about our community. We can learn something different from each other as we go along. So, with the meaning of the Knight of Cups, she has this card approaches us with tenderness. A gesture of love and romance is certainly a court card that most readers enjoy seeing in a love and relationship reading. And I value the way this card takes action based on feeling. The knights often represent how, where, and at which speed we are meant to move toward a goal or a commitment. This knight does so with flamboyance, style, grace, and ease. And of course, the Knight of Cups is Miss Tarot D to me. So, you know, that's she's my Queen of Cups. She's my, well, actually she's my Queen of Cups, but but again, when I saw flamboyance too, I thought, everybody remember Liberace? I know I'm going off on a tangent, but Liberace, flamboyance, I bet you that was very Knight of Cups, artistic, musical, in touch with the feminine and the intuition. And oh, the way he played was just amazing. Whether you feel connected to your inner romantic or feel awkward or uncomfortable, leading so vulnerably with the heart, like Jackie said, wearing your heart on your sleeve. This court card is asking you to see the beauty within yourself and dare to share it with another. Or perhaps it's noting an area of your life that's driven by your heart, or a person that's approaching you with a lovey-dovey gentleness and intention. No matter the context, continue to move and respond to love and kindness. And so I'm going to take a break before that last two and see what we have here. Okay, so Irene sharing more, wonderful. He's saying, I may only have one cup, but it's filled with lots of goodness.
Yeah.
I like that.
I love that.
It looks barren to me. Okay. So write all these things down, all these initial feelings, and start collecting them. And then when you read the book and you start reading the meaning of the cards, you have another, layer to add to them, what they mean to you personally. And Beth says, we all learn from beginners, and Buddhism called the beginner's mind. Yes, there should not be an apostrophe in beginners.
I'm like that. I can't send a text if I've spotted a mistake. I have to go back and fix it. I just cannot send
Sometimes
a
an
text.
apostrophe and a comma makes all the difference, right, Jackie?
Oh my God. I'm so OCD when it comes to spelling and punctuation and stuff.
And Mona says yes. So everyone's agreeing with you. Nice. And Liberace, I remember. Yeah.
Proper grammar, exactly.
Whew. So basically, Liberace was like, how Elton John was all flamboyant with the hair, the wig, everything. Well, this was Liberace, but he was more of a classical. So he was like an Elton John. Well, he was before, I think, Elton John's time. But I don't know if they came out at the same time. No, I think he came out before Elton John. So he kind of was one of the first ones right out there up front, in touch with, tapping into his sexuality and his flamboyance kind of, and then I think maybe he might even helped open the doors for like Freddie Mercury, Elton John, Lou Reed, a lot of different people along the way. So yeah, he was amazing. You just watch the old videos of him playing, how he could play with these huge rings on his fingers. And I'm just like, how the hell is he? Yeah, he was a true artist, that's for sure. I was having a hot flash. Not talking about Liberace. Not that, for that. But oh, I gotta love menopause, ladies. Excuse me for just a second. Alrighty, here we go. So, channel the Knight of Cups. I always tell clients to romanticize your life when this card pops up. Become the main character of your story and comfort yourself. Light the candle in your space. Buy yourself the flowers. Boy, that reminds me of that song by here we go again with the music, but the Miley Cyrus song, Buy Myself Flowers, Write My Name
Oh,
in the
yeah.
Sand, Take Myself Dancing. This is exactly it. That's
Yeah.
the Knight of Cups card. It says here, sway your hips, cook your own dinner, turn on sexy music. Whether you're in connection with a partner and choosing to lean into romance together, or you're solo, this powerful expression and appreciation of beauty will transfer to all areas of your life. It will remind you that without enjoyment, amusement, and those little butterflies in the stomach occasionally, what's the point? And for journaling, if people want to journal on her deeper reflection, in your journal, recall a memory where you made choices based on love. Then reflect on the following prompt. When I led with loving intention, I experienced, and then you fill out the rest. That's what I have for the Knight of Cups today. And I have new comments, it says. So he was totally before Elton John, and women used to throw themselves at him. I'm like, well, I mean, come on now. I can be honest. I fell in love with a gay man at one time. I was kind of like, oh, was he maybe bi? I mean, this guy in my past, they're sensitive, they're understanding, they listen to you, they pay attention. Sometimes I can see women, and boy, let me tell you, this guy his body, oh my God, he was gorgeous. But I digress. But it can happen, but yes, Gator much. Oh, and
Like
Little
David
Richard
Rose,
too. Huh?
like David Rose
I don't
from
know who
Schitt's
David
Creek.
wrote.
Schitt's Creek.
Oh, David. Yeah. He also never came out of the closet. Super traditional parents. Wow, how about that? Oh,
Crazy.
Lou Reed, forget about him. What? You don't want to take a walk on the wild side? Come on, girl. Miley. Yeah, I do. I have, issues with Miley there for a little while, but she's her own woman and she's paved her way. So, yeah, do it yourself. This knight doesn't have as much in his cup as he implies. Well, there you go. Hey, I love my gay friends, but partly because they won't ever exactly.
I turned my first boyfriend gay.
So the legend goes, "Oh my God, Irene."
Sorry. Oh, that's gas. I remember years and years ago, a girl I was best friends with, her older sister was going out with this fella who everyone fancied the pants off, and he was tall, dark, and handsome, and all the rest of it. And then they broke off, and then there was like, oh, what happened? Where did he go? Whatever. He went off to join the priesthood. We all took the piss so much. It was great fun.
Oh, he was classical light. Okay, and then I missed this, Irene. I apologize. The horse looks undecided whether it wants to go forward or not.
Yeah. Yeah.
So depending on the cards that are surrounding it, that might be a hesitation of going into a relationship
Yeah.
or into a
True.
friendship or moving into something. Exactly. See, you're getting it. You got it, girl.
She's well able.
I did. Facts. Oh my God, you ladies crack me up. So we are at 11:35.
Yes.
I didn't really have anything else to add. I mean, I have a ton of stuff where I'm like, I'm not just going to, bore everybody and just read out of books. But for me, the Fyodor and the Inner Tarot, and I know I had that other book, but I'm just not happy with it. I think they told me I could return it if I want. The one that broke down the
Okay.
symbols, because the way they just write and break up like their sentences, I just wasn't resonating with
Hey,
that book.
Sandy.
Sunday, hello, sir. How are you?
Sandy from across the river.
Yes, Mr. Sandy. I believe you said you're in London, or was that Garnet
Devon.
that's in London?
Sandy's in Devon, I think. Isn't that right,
Oh,
Sandy?
Devon. Okay,
Yeah.
so he could just be a player. So watch what, if you get the Knight of Cups card and it's crossed over by, like
Sandy,
kind of,
you need to tell us and Lottie what you think of the Knight of Cups. What's your
yes,
thoughts? That's what that's the part where you just joined on, Sandy. So it's your turn.
especially
You're up.
Lottie B being a musician, that's intuition, that's the cup cards, that's artistry. Um,
Yeah, that's exactly how it's done, Irene. Well done.
yes, I'm just making it up as I go along, looking at this
Yeah,
card. I haven't looked it up yet or studied it before. So that's what I always recommend, taking a look
perfect.
at the cards and seeing what's what, and then going and, some people don't even want to read the book. And for me, books are important just to get an idea of the
Yeah,
perspective,
yeah.
of
You want to know what the creator thinking, like
yeah.
when they drew the image. You know what I mean?
I mean, you have your basics, but
Yeah,
then it would just add
yeah.
another layer or something might resonate more. Um, so Sandy, I think sometimes you participate and talk about cards and meanings and interpretations. So Jackie and I would love to hear what you have to say. Inquiring minds want to know.
There's going to be a quiz at the end, lads.
Yeah. Get out your piece of paper and the pencil. Yes,
It's great to go
very
off
creative
intuitive hits
card.
first. Yeah,
And let's see, Beth says it's great to go off intuitive hits first and then hit the books. I
yeah.
think same as what the ladies are saying. Yep. And then times when I've done that and I've gone and I looked at books and go, okay, this kind of fits a little bit right here what I was thinking. And some
Yeah.
decks may want to emphasize one aspect more, one or two more than of that particular card or element than another deck. So that's how you get additional, information. And Iron, I don't have any books yet, just the little one that came with the deck. Oh no, quiz!
Ah.
And Beth said that works. Some guidebooks are great. Yes.
Why do people not believe us that we're having a quiz?
Well, question is, who does that king of, or not king, who does that Knight of Cups make you think of in your life? Do you know a Knight of Cups? So there's a question that people can answer. Do you have somebody? For
Oh, go
me,
on.
of course, it's,
That's a good
there's a
idea.
strong aspect of Shan that is the Knight of Cups. So
Oh,
I can say that I've known, a Knight of Cups in my life. So for me, if I were to get a Knight of Cups in the reading, I'd be like, okay, I'm thinking that, that Shan. And Mona has to
yeah.
go. Lunchtime is
Hi,
over. Bye,
Mona.
Mona. Thank you for dropping by. Thanks for supporting. And Irene
Hmm.
says, I want to get, yes, I missed the Thoth deck. I think I'm going to get that back too. But what's interesting is there's no king. I didn't realize that. I haven't had it in so long that
Isn't
it's
there?
only, prince, princess. You've got the knight and you got the queen. She's as far as you go. I kind of like that,
That's weird.
actually. And let's see,
I
Lottie
can't
B
stray
says,
from the traditional 78 cards. Like I don't like suit name changes and stuff. No.
or Pip. Well, Pip decks came before RWS though, so
Whatever.
just saying. I got the Light Seers hardback companion book. Really like it. Goes into the symbols they put onto the cards. There
Oh,
you
does
go.
it? Huh.
You find that deck that resonates with you. A lot of people's Light Seers for
Yeah.
me right now, it's that Theodore. That really resonates with me. And I'm getting kind of drawn back to the Hush Tarot for, the fall and the winter with the death and the decay and the animals and stuff. So sometimes, cards have different energies for different times of years as well. And Beth said, I've dated Knight of Cups, but I don't trust him in general. I would say my ex-husband came on a Knight of Cups. Definitely reverse. Oh, I'm sorry about that, sweetheart. But yeah, we all can flip back and forth. I met a guy called Grant who says he can grant your wishes. Gave him a bogus phone number. There you go. Says he can grant. Yep, we got you, girl. And good job. Now he can
Manifest a real
manifest
number.
your. Oh my goodness. So thank you, everybody. I think we lost Mr. Sandy, but Sandy, if you end up putting something in there, I'll definitely highlight it.
Sandy and Magus disappeared. I think they're scared of all the women.
Oh, Just joking, of course.
Come on, lads. Come back. It's all right. Oh, wish this,
Come back,
Sandy.
please hurry. Let's see. He's a hero,
Ooh,
intelligent, had his share of tumbles, but always comes out on top.
love it.
Unless she wants to, and then he'll have to.
That
It's like, Heather, this is not that kind of show. Never mind. Let's see. It
was 2 days ago.
was 2 days ago. Oh my God, Irene. So, well, thank you all for sharing. So I'll let Jackie take over for this part because she came up with this grand idea.
Yeah. It was about what 3 cards into the series. I think that it occurred to me that the card pull at the end for the general should be a message from the court card that we're discussing. So this will be a message from the Knight of Cups. There, I said it correctly.
Knight of Cups.
So what does the Knight of Cups want us to know? And it is that did work out well. Like you said, the full moon was in Pisces. So, and the Knight of Cups is Pisces. So what does our Knight of Cups Pisces energy want us to know right now? Because we are, what are we, 3 days after the full moon? So we're coming out of the full moon energy now as well. But just what does the full moon Pisces energy want us to know going
just
forward?
Love when we want to pull cards on a court card, we get
you always do it. I don't. You always do it.
I mean, my deck is having fun with me. So the first card has the Hierophant. Oh, you want to go first?
No, go on, work away.
Oh, so I got the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is a mentor, a teacher, spiritual guidance. To me, I associate cups as well with spirituality because you're listening to your intuition, you're tapping into your guides. So whatever your spiritual practice is, whether there is a guide that you speak with, a mentor, this is a card that says that this is somebody that you trust emotionally. And my other card, though, so to do a flip side of that, because it's only 2 cards, I got the King of Swords. So with the King of Swords, he's telling you that this Knight of Cups, you have to balance it. So is it, true emotions? Are we getting caught up in, like you said, the lovey-dovey, how like when people go to Vegas and they get drunk and they fall in love, let's get married, kind of like thing, but getting too enraptured or lost in our daydreams or emotions. And I think the King of he reminds us that we need to apply a little bit more of the King of Swords, be more grounded, thinking clearly before making those decisions and choices. And that could very well go as in two with who we choose as a mentor, especially if it's a spiritual mentor, somebody in our lives that we want to learn spiritually from. So it's kind of like a flip between the two, and just curiosity. On the next card would have been the Four of Wands. So what you build your foundations on. So, if you with that Knight of Cups, making sure that emotions is something that is actually grounded, and you're grounded. There's a clear understanding of what you're going to be doing based on these emotions and who you go to with them to learn. And when you do, that'll create a healthy foundation and a celebration. So that's what I have. What you got, girl?
So Sunday night, you remember Saoirse? She did a live or two with me. Yeah. So
I love Saoirse.
Saoirse has her own spiritual center now, where she does classes and she does personal readings and all sorts, right? So Sunday night, because of the full moon, we did a full moon meditation evening in there. And then last night, I was at her spiritual circle, which she does every second week. And the last couple of days, we did a lot of talking in both occasions about soul family and stuff. And then the card I pulled that the message that the Knight of Cups wants to give us is the 10 of Cups. So this is just a message of, enjoy being around friends and family, soul, tribe, which is what we are here. We're all on YouTube together because we all have a love for tarot and we want to learn and we all have a kind of a mutual understanding of the tarot and kind of respect for each other and stuff and what we love, and this is all, I
Respect.
mean, this 10 of cups, this 10 of cups is all about just emotional flow and not being afraid to show your emotions and show your love for people and all that kind of thing. So that's the
Love
message
that.
that I got from the Knight of Cups for us
Now, is
all.
that deck still available? Is she still printing that?
I think she's more or less stopped all of them. I mean, there might be a few left on her website. I don't know. I haven't looked in a while,
Mm, I'll
but you
have
know
to
what?
look.
She is doing a reprint of these soon. No, sorry, she is doing a reprint of these soon through Kickstarter.
Kickstarter.
Yeah, because she did last year. She decided to do a mini version of this. When she put it up, she didn't get the 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 full amount of funding for it. Um, so I mean, I was saying to her, I said, "Look, you should just do print on demand. Like it would be much better." So I
Mhm.
think she's going planning on doing that again soon. So it will be out again, but she's doing a mini. Because I want to get a mini version of it because I love this deck. It's just so beautiful. Like,
I would love to have that deck to go along with the tiles. So I'll have to
yeah,
keep an eye out, see if,
yeah,
yeah, most
yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
Let's see. Beth had said, well, Irene says she likes the Hierophant. And both Hierophant and King of Swords advise to use your head and knowledge. Yep.
yeah,
But to go with the emotions. And I think that was the last of, but I like how the Ten of Cups came up. That's perfect.
yeah,
The
yeah,
positive aspects of, the Knight of Cups.
yeah.
So, yeah, not like the book
Absolutely.
said, not being afraid to trust and to love and, not shut yourself away. And so, yeah.
Yeah,
And I like how you said that with respect, because
yeah.
there's not always as much respect as there should be,
It can be lacking.
within in our community. Yes, so I absolutely love that.
Yeah.
So, anything you want to share before we head out and say goodbye?
No, I have nothing else planned yet.
Okay, but I do hope you and Saoirse do something. I like Saoirse; she's really cool.
I must try and get her back on. Yeah, yeah, that'd be cool because everyone loved her. Yeah,
Hmm.
and we'd good fun. Yeah.
And let's see, today's Wednesday already, halfway through the week. My goodness. Friday, I'll be back. And so for the time being, Allison will be taking a break from our Friday night show. And I'm looking for sidekicks to join me. So this Friday, Tom, Early Ritual, will be joining me. And we have a couple ideas of topics we want to discuss. So that's going to be a great show, with Tom and I. We used to do Saturday night shows together, but he's joining me for the
Oh, okay.
Friday, and so I'm looking forward to whatever comes up. It's always very, especially with Tom's perspective, he brings a whole different flavor,
Yeah.
to the
I like.
conversation. So, and that bit of dry humor, that wit that he has. So, that will be this Friday, Tom, early ritual night, and thank you, Lottie. Thank you. We like when people
Thanks.
say they're an interesting show. It means it's, people like to fascinate. They'll come by and they'll watch it. So that's wonderful. And if people can comment after to kind of help us out too,
Yeah,
that would be great. And
and
again, thank
thumbs
you,
up.
Irene, for Jackie's channel link. And let's get her to 1,000. Spread the word. And we hope you have a rest of your beautiful day. And Jackie, have a good night. And we'll see everybody next week for the Queen of Cups.
Queen of
So,
Cups. Woo!
yeah.